Good morning. Welcome to subramani.com. In this journey of creating wealth, a lot of things which you hear, you listen, and you read, which seems to be very interesting. So, I met this boy, I shouldn't say boy, now he's a big man, a few years ago, maybe 10, 12 years ago, and he said, Subra, the only way to create wealth is by leveraging and buying a lot of real estate. I'm always amused when people say these things because you're not a builder, you're not a Rajan Raheja, you're not even a small builder that you can create wealth through real estate. It is very difficult to create wealth through real estate. An occasional deal here or there in which you make money is not the wealth creating journey that we are talking about. So this guy's attitude was very simple. He said, I'm earning an X amount of money. Now I can afford to buy a house worth 1.5 crores, where 20 lakhs or 25 lakhs would be my money and the balance would be borrowed, and that I would pay an EMI, and I would have negative leverage. What is negative leverage? He would get a huge amount of interest to be written off against his salary income. So whatever be the amount, let's say 10 lakhs of rupees of interest would be written off against the salary income. So after 3-4 years, I will sell off this flat and buy another one. You know the works, right? First flat bought for 1.5 crores, sold for 3 crores. Well, real estate doubles in 4 years, right? Then use that 3 crores, increase the leverage and buy a house worth 3.5 crores or 3.75 crores. Again, repeat and create 20-25 crores of wealth over a 20-year period. Sounds very simple. Well, it was not so simple for him because 2-3 years after he started doing this, the government came down and said there is no leverage available. There is a cap of 2 lakhs on interest that you can deduct from your other income, right? So that the minute the leverage question goes away, you wonder whether this is sustainable. And the worst thing that happened, some of his properties, or 2 of his properties, he did not get possession for a very long period of time, which meant the rental income was a joke. After that, the rental income that he assumed was very small. So, and since I've tracked him over a 20-year process or 15-year process, I know he has not created wealth in real estate at all, for whatever reasons, right? It didn't work, the places we bought was wrong, the cities that he bought was wrong, and the rents were not coming. It was one of the properties did not get any rent for maybe a year and a half, and then he went back and gave it to somebody at the same rent at which he had given about 2.5 years ago. Currently, one of his commercial properties has been renegotiated to a rent which is 60-65% of what he had got maybe 2 years ago. And his property in Gurgaon, one place which I'll name, is quoting at a price which is about 30% less than what he had paid for it, hold your breath, 5 years ago. And he's not able to give it on rent to a reliable person, and it's lying locked. Luxury flat, big one, lying locked over long periods of time. And why is it quoting at a price less than that? Because the builder himself is selling it at a price less than that, right? It is not easy to create wealth with any particular asset class. You have to be in it, you have to learn, and in real estate the stakes are really big. So if you're not playing in lakhs, crores, forget lakhs, crores, multi-locational properties, attitude, it's difficult. It is not easy to fly down to Gurgaon from Bombay, do a deal, come back, and then find that the deal has not worked. Then next week again you go and do. And this guy has been ignoring all these costs when we sit for a appraisal of his equity portfolio and his real estate portfolio. He's not created wealth, but he finds it very difficult to admit to me that he has not created wealth. So that is my fault, I guess. I have not been able to get him to admit the mistakes. It's difficult. It requires tremendous effort and discipline to accept your own mistakes, especially to strangers. Thank you.